No more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria what? Yo! No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what media? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one.
When there is a cost to that ambition, then I become worried. Atiku has nursed the ambition of becoming Nigeria's president for a very, very long time. Now, I don't know at what point Atiku will realize that not every ambition is achieved, and not every ambition must be achieved. Now, I may not like Wike now, but I used to like Wike before. But if we are going to be fair to Wike, even though these days in Nigeria we have turned politics to mean that we can apply all dirty sorts of tricks and we call it politics. No. Politics is not an excuse for criminality. But it appears Atiku is more or less a mirror reflection of what Tinubu is. Tinubu is a loud-mouthed because he speaks, but Atiku, on the other hand, is more or less like Tinubu himself. Atiku is also somebody he believes it is his turn. He believes he must be present at all costs. I believe everything that is happening in PDP is caused by Atiku and his presidential ambition. I also believe that the recent defection of people from PDP to APC is also because Atiku wants to become president again. Now, I don't know something with these politicians. They don't even know that as you grow old, you're going to pass on someday. They believe that they're going to live on forever, including Tinubu. They believe they are going to... You see old men that are supposed to rest in their village still talking about 2027 as if they own tomorrow, as if they own the days, as if they own time, as if they are sure they will be alive until those days that... I'm sure they are... Even if they tell Atiku now, wait till 2034, 2035, he will say, okay. Because they believe they will live on. That's why you have an old man peeing on his body, still remaining the president of Cameroon. Now, I still don't know why Atiku insists on becoming president. Because you must not become president to effect a change in a country. You can effect changes by also being at the back line. at the sideline. I really don't know whether these politicians are seeing how bad Nigeria has become. Those defecting and those remaining, I don't know what it will make Nigeria to look like if Nigeria becomes a one-party state. If Nigeria becomes a one-party state, it creates room for dictatorship. In fact, it's not going to go well. Maybe that's a video for another day. But for Atiku, I don't know when Atiku will realize that, look, his presidential ambition is not going to be realized. If Atiku insists on becoming president, Atiku is, then that will mean that Atiku is playing into the hands, or Atiku is playing into the game of Tinubu, because what Tinubu is trying to achieve an election that will be based on North versus South come 2027. North versus South. And if the election turns that way, I tell the North, I'm not bragging. I know if I say this thing, your ego will be touched. If the election is going to be based on North and South, the North will lose. The North will lose. Let's not go there. All those lies you've told yourself that you have population, you have that, you are going to lose. You are going to lose woefully. So I've been maintaining, this should be about the 4th or 5th video as I'm saying that, look, if the North wants to get it right, I tell you that I'm not campaigning for Peter Obi. That's not what I want. I don't want Tinubu to win 2027. I really don't want it. I sincerely, God knows, I don't want Tinubu to become my next president. And nobody should tell me that Tinubu cannot be removed. That's a fallacy. That's a way they want to destroy your mind so that you just give up and say, Tinubu can be removed. Tinubu can be removed. There's no political party or there's no person that can be removed. But if we really must remove him, why do you think everybody's attacking Peter Obi? Why do you think every APC member is attacking Peter Obi? Because they know that he's the only threat they have. It's the only threat they have. So if you really must remove, if you want Tinubu out, strike a deal with Peter Obi. Even if it means, okay, Peter Obi, we're going to vote you, you're going to do 4 years, then hand over to us. Yes, that's okay. I support that. But say you want to play into the hands of Tinubu, North versus South, you will lose. Yes, you start maybe burning everywhere, because that's what you do. When you lose, you become like a child a child that an ice cream cone was taken from and he start throwing tantrums, scattering everywhere. That's what you do. That's not going to work. Tinubu is not a good leader. But if you're going to play the game South versus North, you will lose. That is Tinubu's game plan. North versus South. That's what he's doing, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. If the North doesn't want it to work, and the only way you can make this thing not to work is grab Peter Obi. Atiku should just forget about it. Atiku, you once said you love the Igbos. Now is the time to prove it. That you are not president doesn't make you a loser. You're not a loser. If you really love this country and your ambition, your presidential ambition is destroying many political parties and placing this country to one-party state, why don't you just step back and allow support, put your weight behind Peter Obi, truly, and see the result. Tell your people from your Adamawa state, tell your people from the North, tell them to go for Peter Obi, and then nurture one northern and one young person from the North to stand by from the Northeast. Nurture him up to say, okay, after Peter Obi, you go in. That's politics. Well, politicians, they know the hear word. Once they are driven by their selfishness, nothing else goes into their head. I've noticed lately that some people have been making calls to me that Peter Obi should second Atiku to become the candidate for the next presidential election. And the last call I just received that prompted this video showed to me that the campaign has already begun. Campaign has actually begun. And it appears Tinubu has gone far underground. While we were sleeping, thinking nothing was going on, Tinubu has done a great job reaching out to ensure that his 2027 ambition is sealed. But we will not relent. Now, before I even begin to talk about Peter Obi's presidency, let's first ask the question, why is it that they don't want Peter Obi? I mean, is it because he's Igbo? That's not true. A lot of people think that the reason why people say we don't want Obi is because he's from Igbo. No, it's not. That's not really the reason. The reason is about the system. A Peter Obi is coming to change the system. If Peter Obi becomes president, he will definitely obstruct the system. And what is the system we're talking about? The system that makes sure that a certain cabal, a certain region, a certain people becomes the sole beneficiary of the spoils of this country. Let me mention a couple of examples. For instance, a country as big as Nigeria cannot have its seaport solely located in Lagos. I am 100% sure that a Peter Obi coming in will open other seaports. And therefore, those that this policy will affect will definitely not want Peter Obi to become president. A Peter Obi's presidency will definitely checkmate excess use and exploitation of our mineral resources. The North would definitely not want that. They would want a situation whereby our oil is for all of us, but our gold and other mineral resources is for us. Yours is ours. Ours is ours. Shall you get me? Your own, our own. My own, now my own. That is the mentality they have. I'm imagining if crude oil was located in North, my brother, we Southerners we will lick Aboki shoe before we even taste one kobo of oil in this country. Now God knows it just set them up, so make it dead there. Otherwise, now as we talk, make them break this country, make them break this country. If we don't break this country, if we don't break this country, tete, if we don't break them. So the reason they don't want Peter Obi is from his statement. You will know that a Peter Obi will definitely obstruct the apple cart, and they don't want it. Those that are campaigning against Peter Obi are those that want the system to remain the way it is. If you notice, most of Peter Obi's antagonists comes mostly from the core north and from the southwest. And if you notice, these are the same people or the same region that have engineered the retrogression of Nigeria. Let me tell you something. 2027 is about the masses and the political cabal. And the only way they can destroy the masses, which they are succeeding, is to divide us by the formula that have worked for them over the years. Religion and tribalism. That is still playing. But for the South, especially for the person who just called me right now, it's not even about religion. It's not even about ethnicity. It's about greed. It's about greed. Don't mind these defections. It's all about 2027. They don't care about your existence. They don't care about your comfort. They don't care about their administrative excellence or administrative scores. It's just about remaining there and keep siphoning and keep furnishing their lavish lifestyle while you suffer. And the only reward they give you are some fantastic lengthy literature that tells you that way you have to be patient, you have to take baby steps of pain, you have to, and all these jargons they tell you just to furnish and sustain their ineptitude. It's not left to you. I come here every day talking to you, risking myself and my family, telling you the truth. Before they take me out of circulation, listen. I am not wasting my time here. I know what is happening. If you are not voting Peter Obi, it's because something is definitely wrong with your head. Because that is the only option available. Some people are saying Showore stands no chance. I'm not saying Showore is bad. Trust me, if Showore has the same popularity or the same opportunity that Peter Obi has, I will choose a Showore 1,000 times ahead of Peter Obi, because Showore will match this vagabond, this rascality for rascality. But it doesn't stand a chance. The only chance it stands is that it's going to reduce the votes that should necessarily go for those that will win. So, but the truth is that if you look at it, the forerunners here are Tinubu, Atiku, and Peter Obi, the same three options that came to us in 2023. So the choice is yours. Are you going to vote for Tinubu, Mr. Emil of the Fulani, or who believe in this Fulani hegemony that they own Nigeria, or a Putabi who said, don't vote for me because I'm an Igbo man, vote for me because you want a better Nigeria? The choice still remains yours. I'm just a speaker. I may be saying rubbish, but if you are wise, use your brain. My name is Magnus Oraka. Please follow this page and share this post.
Country, I think we the youth, we have one problem. Sheyi is the only president of son we have in this country that is trying to bring himself so low, mingle among youth. We've had several presidents. Some of us don't even know their sons or their daughters' name.
The allegation that Henry Okuomo, who says also that he is a former Senate president, handing over to another Senate, I don't know whether there's a division there as well. He says that he places the allegation, squarely at the feet of the president's son, saying that the president's son, Mr. Sheyi Tinubu, has been attempting to interfere in student union politics, and that he was at the venue of their Wells Carlton Hotel on Tuesday, telling the manager, because I asked him, I said, how do you know that? Did you see him? He said, yes. Yes, you saw him. He could have been there as a guest. He could have been there for any other reason. He said the manager of the hotel told them that this is what the president's son has just said, that their event will not be allowed to hold in the hotel anymore, and that their event was frustrated. They did not give them electricity, and they refused them using the facilities at the hotel. Are you aware of all of this?
I'm not aware, but I read one stupid allegation on Sahara Reporters. Is she part of dance? Let me tell you, man.
That's the question he also raised as well.
This country, I think we the youth, we have one problem. Sheyi is the only president of son we have in this country that is trying to bring himself so low, mingle among youth. We've had several presidents. Some of us don't even know their sons or their daughters' name. But Sheyi, whenever he sees students, he sees youth, some of us watch him online. I think there was a time after my election, I traveled to Kano because we lost one of our comrades during the Ramadan. When they told me that I've now met with the Youth Council president of Kano in that same house. So he now told me that, am I traveling back to Jos? I said, yes. He said, I wish I can stay till evening. That there's this Ramadan fasting, breaking fasting, that Sheyi is doing around the north. I attended that program. I was overwhelmed. This is a president's term among people, youth, gisting, telling them, eating with them. The same thing in the other day, Sahara Reporter. I don't know, maybe they have issue with the president's son. I don't know. Because even me, when somebody called my attention there yesterday, like I told you in my speech, I talked about the regional campus security summit. which I addressed that we need to secure our campuses. We have man-o-wars in our campus.
Of the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, has reportedly been attacked twice. Both incidents now we have confirmed here at Arise News. Now, this comes after President Bola Tinubu's son, Sheyi Tinubu, denied claims that he led thugs to disrupt the group's recent leadership inauguration in Abuja. Now, let's take a look at some videos. In the first video now circulating online, NANS President Comrade Atiku Abubakar Isa alleged that Sheyi Tinubu kidnapped, beat, and forced him to endorse a preferred candidate under duress. Let's take a look at that.
2 days to Salah, I was invited to Lagos to meet with Sheyi. I met with Sheyi and the Minister for Youth. The Minister for Youth, when he saw me, he hugged me in Lagos. We talked, and I was to be offered 100 million naira. But the thing is, it's not all about money. There are things which I stand for. You cannot ask me to begin to promote a president who has not done something for me to say he has done it. If he does something good, I will promote him. We will support him as the president and commander-in-chief. But where he is, you cannot say I should keep quiet. I won't do that. That we couldn't settle. And they felt that I'm being stubborn not to accept money and to come to Lagos without accepting money and going back. So they planned my abduction, and on the 15th, I was abducted. Of April, I was abducted, stripped naked, beaten seriously.
Now, this meeting was ongoing, and he just spoke about the first time he was attacked. Now, let's talk about the most recent attack, which allegedly took place in the FCT, the Wells-Carlton Hotel. Now, eyewitnesses have now come out to say that, in fact, students were assaulted and threatened by thugs, which is a disparity from the reports that we got yesterday that no one had been attacked. Now, we have a brief look at the moment that the thugs came into the venue. Of course, cameras had been broken, and this particular cameraman was able to salvage just 10 seconds of the moment the attack began. Take a look.
How many of Nigerian students what is that?
Well, the former Senate president of NANS has now released another statement restating their point that, in fact, the NANS president was attacked by Sheyi Tinubu's thugs, in quote. Let's take a look at the statement that he exclusively released to Arise News.
The president's son debunked the claim by NANS that he ordered talks to disrupt their inauguration. I want to let the whole world know that, and even the management of the hotel, according to Arise TV in the morning, that they said there was nothing of such that happened within the premises of the hotel. There is a black Lexus. That was the black Lexus that the president's son bought. And there's another CNG bus. It's one of those buses that was shared to the student by the president. Was also there. That was the bus that contained those thugs, that brought those thugs to the venue. And they burgled into the venue and started macheting people. They macheted the president. You can see the picture of the president there. He was macheted, he was brutalized, and he was seriously injured. As it stands, as I speak to you, he's under serious health condition. We don't know where it will lead to, but we have to make the whole world know that this is the current situation that we have found ourselves in a country that is meant to be protected by the government. Ever since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has assumed office as the president of Nigeria, his son has done everything to hijack the structure of the organization. But we thank God for the progressive-minded stakeholders who have been resisting him and will continue to resist him.
here we are again. Rufai, we talked about this yesterday, and
Yeah.
I think they have now sent in more, what they would say, more information on this. Your thoughts?
Number one, we'd like to plead with that hotel. That hotel has the capacity to save Nigeria by giving us information. If because of the fear or whatever factors involved, they don't release that information, that hotel and their management will be part of the decay of this country. So whatever it is, any information the hotel has got, they must give us. There is no how you would tell me that an hotel of such magnitude does not have CCTV cameras, because we need to get evidence.
Okay, Rufai, I listened to you on this particular video earlier on this morning. Unfortunately, yes, the hotel might not have the guts to reveal the information you are asking for. Why am I saying that? They might want to, but they cannot. We are talking about the president's son. A country will be captured by the father, and the son is beating anybody who tried to stand on his way. If that hotel dares to reveal any information, CCTV, that will implicate the president's son, I bet you that hotel will be brought down, demolished, like they are currently doing in my state right now, Edo State. And the owner might probably unalive. We know how these things work in our country. Listen, I tell you now, say, both you, way by closed mouth, where all these things were happening, it not concern me, not concern me. In case you're not aware, it not concern me, not concern me. They put all of us where we did, where we did so. It's just like my state, for example. When Peter Obi was ringed out in 2023, Aswe Ighodaro was alive. He not talk anything at that time. Olumide Akpata, he did this life. He not talk anything at that time. When they can't ring them out, you can't see they can't cry. I know, Baba Tinubu will not allow this to happen. Baba Tinubu will not allow this to happen. That is hypocrisy. The height of hypocrisy. The reason why I have to make reference to these top names is because of you and I. Yes, there are things that you are seeing today because it's not directly affecting you. At the moment, it not concern you. When I see what they happen now, the hardship in the country is affecting everybody equally. That's the beautiful thing about the achievement of Tinubu. For that one, may I give him kudos a lot. I did thank him, because there's no segregation in this hunger. Now everybody you're the collector woto. The kidnapping. I never hear the elite way that they cash. They use the papa piate they beat. If you don't know what that one mean, don't worry. Do Google this thing, they will tell you. I never see them. A lot is happening. Now, I will ask now. The question now is direct to the NAS president. Where was this NAS president when they ring Peter Obi and all the concerned Nigerians out of the way in 2023? I might be wrong, but this is a question. It's not an accusation. I might be wrong. Say he talk, I don't know, or I don't see him. That's why I'm asking question. If not, I foresee the hell out of his life right now. But I will only ask this question because now where me know reach be that say I don't see brake lights. Where was he? That same NAS president where they use cutlass, they beat just now. Where was he in 2023? When they ring Peter Obi come on, oh, that time not concerned now, right? I tell you every time for this platform, say the evil way you support today, don't worry, the next minute it will come visit you. Let me read it again for you. As you can see right there, a man could become the next victim of the evil he celebrates today. Don't defend evil because it favors you now. It could work against you the next minute. Yes. Now, so they be. It's not selective. When evil want to visit you, it's not selective. He just randomly pick anybody who wants to visit, then he go attack you. Look where we are today. Now, President's son, they beat people anyhow, so allegedly. So, Rufai, unfortunately, you cannot pass your submission on the hoteler. It's not possible. Like, they never born and may relieve CCTV. They never born and may come out to say, no, this is true, that the president's son, he not fit. More than not put people on a position where I know say no fit. If he do it today, say they go destroy that hotel, or they're on a life farm and a family. Cowards, Nigerians will move on. Cowards. Then we move on. Look at Fubara now, don't go back wiki. Do you know why? Because he knows the reverse people are cowards. If he wait, they go fight for me. They go fight for me. They go fight for me. Because he said I'm mad tonight that day. Because this kind of rubbish with this one. So I bet I go beg. In case you are not aware, even the people that were pressuring him to beg, we definitely reference to the same people Fubara claimed he's fighting for. Like this. The same people you are fighting for, they have not said anything. You just want to lose your career just like that. You want to tarnish the career that you've suffered to build because of the people that don't even know if you exist. Have you seen anything they've done since they suspended you? Fubara will say no. And so why are you being stupid? Why are you stupid? I bet go back Tinubu and bet we came in forget these people. They're not doing a mad that day. Fubara can't really look and say, not true with this thing. He go back because we are cowards. Cowards. So Rufai, you're not saying hotel, I may go lose the hotel now. For the sake of cowards. Nigerians wait till they sleep. Nigerians wait, they cannot wait for Friday. Man. All the lounges in Lagos are occupied. No parking space. Oh, now those ones say, man, they wait for me, they fight for you, right? I totally disagree that the hoteler should come out and speak truth to power. It's not possible. You don't know whether now let that hotel gets. Yes, some of you might not like this my submission, but yes, you cannot put your life out there for cowards. Cowards that will say, we there your back, we there your back, where you there for my back? Where? I don't see you. Because they look my back now, I know they see you. You are nowhere to be found. That's what Fubara look at. And I say, oh, okay. Make Ayoko come and go beg. Now, so we go. We are enduring satanism, rubbish, oppression, suppression, intimidation. We are enduring all of them. We all have been pushed to the wall. We don't pass inside the wall. We don't pass the other side come out. Nobody is talking. Whereas the few that is talking, nobody is encouraging them. They just say, oh. I'd like us to continue to listen to this.
Secondly, we want investigation into the matter, but albeit an independent investigation. Because there are a lot of dramatists personnel that are powerful in this country. And investigations like that are always muddied. Thirdly, if NAS keeps insisting on their allegation, they might not have enough copious evidence because of the situation. It was unplanned for, the attack was sudden, but they are saying this is the only thing they have. We must also encourage them to be able to take this up legally. But I'm also at sea with taking it legally. Because when there are many forces.
Rufai, my dear brother, you know I love you so much, my lovely brother. Unfortunately, you are only talking based on you're on the national TV. You know the truth. Rufai, you know the truth. You know legally how? Are we going to hire Zimbabwe legal team? Or are we going to Ghana to hire their legal team? Or South Africa or Yugoslavia? Where are they going to get the legal team you are talking about, Rufai? Is it not the same Nigeria? Tell me any legal team in Nigeria from top to down that can dare speak against Tinubu or his son. Mention one. Mention one. Sometimes I'll say, go to court. Go to court. Court is only favorable to the highest bidder. We all are aware of this. Yes. What are we talking about? I'd like us to move on.
And when people tell you to go to court in this country, you know the meaning. I think the only saving grace here, and I might be wrong, please, is the evidence that hotel might or might not have. If we see whatever their recordings are, we are not saying that it happened. We are not saying it didn't happen. I'm quite very glum on this response. But what I'm saying is that for us to be able to get evidence of what transpired during that time span, based on the allegations of NAS, we need to be able to get those CCTV recordings and those CCTV footage. And please, what do you call it?
The Wells Carlton Hotel.
The Wells Carlton. That sounds like a hotel. Sounds like the name of a group owned by this famous politician out of Edo State that passed. What's his name? Is it Captain Hosa?
Okay.
I might be wrong. I don't know. But I think he also uses that, I might be wrong.
Captain Hosa.
I think he also uses that Wells Carlton or something. So I don't know. But of blessed.
Yes, now you get them. We know that, but they don't concern us. And unfortunately, the information you are looking for, they not will give you now. They not reach to face Tinubu and his son. This continuous hypocrisy we all are practicing. Now, so we all do. All of us go old. I go old. James Ome go old. Best man go old. Amaka go old. Black Panther go old. All of us go old. Nigeria will never change. Because Nigerians, they too like rubbish. Talking about rubbish. Absolute rubbish. That's what they engage on. They don't fit try them. I bet you that hotel don't fit try them. Anything will belong to Captain Osa in the whole Nigeria, all will be wiped out just to provide a CCTV camera. We know how it be now. Let's continue.
It's under new management.
Okay, it's under new management. So whatever the management are doing, we commend them for their work, but we need this evidence. And please, they must be able to release it. We must be able to have advocates in the system that can hear all sides to justice in this country.
Absolutely. Finbai?
Just reiterating what I said yesterday, really, which is that, firstly, it's unfortunate that the only way that, the common man feels that he can get justice is by coming to social media. Is that, yes, we advocate and say that, well, people should be able to report such allegations and so forth. But ultimately, you ask yourself, where will they report and what will come of it? Earlier we had a son who was also telling us that even in issues that are politically related, there's almost nowhere to run to. And that's where our real issue is that we just need to go back to rebuilding a nation that we know that when we feel our rights are violated, when we feel that we have been ill-treated, when we feel that we have been attacked, maimed, because that man was brutalized. He has his own allegations of who he feels was behind that brutalization, but under normal circumstances, there should be an investigation to find out.
Anyway, I'll just leave this matter like that. Because all this talk is just make them not be like say person not talk. I make all of the talk for there. You and I know that nothing. In fact, the next 48 hours, this matter don't close. Everybody, Nigerians, cowards, all of them will move on. That's it. In fact, Nigerians are only interested just for today. From tomorrow, what's the next topic? That's it. So just forget. Anything can happen. This is Nigeria for you. But it's very, very painful. Very, very painful. He can't pay me, say he can't go happen for Captain Osa Hotel. Now that one I pay me for his side. Yeah, it can't go happen for them. And sadly, they no go feel provide any evidence. In fact, in case you do not know, after Tinubu, the most powerful person right now in Nigeria, now Sheyi Tinubu. Sheyi Tinubu is powerful more than the vice president, more than the Senate president, more than all the judiciary. I don't understand. No, you can't understand. You might not understand, or rather, you might not want to understand. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Mother for all mommy diaspora, good evening to you, mommy. Thanks for all that you do. We appreciate you always. Happy New Month to you, and Happy New Month to every one of you right there. Abu Azi, thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you for all that you do. Thank you very much. Discussion Channel TV, God bless you, all my people. Pacha, enough famous guests, I can see you as well. Christian CXL, thank you. Sesmo, thank you. Wisdom Lucky, thank you, my people. Emmanuel Shooks, Lucky Yamu, Austin Prince, Kate Baby, thank you very much. God bless you all. Arinze Chukuma, thank you very much. Pius Moye in the building today, thank you. God bless you. Peggy Modi, thank you very much, man. Debsy, I can see you. Thank you very much. Good evening to you all. Happy New Month to every one of you, my people. God bless every one of you right there. Do your part by pressing on the like, help us to share, take our voices far. Prince Aka, I can see you in the building. Mofire, my brother, thank you very much for all that you do. Amaka E, thank you. Thank you, Amaka O, as well. God bless you all. Then we have more people right there who are honors with us today. Thank you very much. Good evening to you. Then we also have Eva Line right there with us. Thank you. Good evening, my wonderful people. Ima, I can see right there as well. Good evening to you. Discussion Channel TV, thank you very much once again. God bless every one of you. Then we still have a few people right there. I just tried my best to mention all names. Uyi Desmond, thank you very much for joining us today. Good evening to you. Mike Akambari, my brother, I can see you as well. Good evening to you. God bless you. Then we have Black Panther, my brother. Thank you very much. Thanks for all that you do. Then we also have a few others there. James Ome, once again, good evening to you. I appreciate you. Then we have Golden Knack Stars. Thank you very much, Peter Aifi. Thank you very much. God bless every one of you right there. Remy Abdul and many, many more that's going to be joining us again later on. We are here every day talking about what is affecting us. Always put your voice out there. We cannot continue to hide and hoping that Nigeria will change one day. No. One single stick of broom cannot do anything. For you to get a result from a broom, you have to use the whole pack of the broom. Then you get a result. That's it. If you're part of the people hiding your voice, hiding yourself, I don't want to talk, and you are also one of the people praying, God will do it, Nigeria will work one day, God is gonna be difficult for that to happen. We all have to come together to put our voices together. But meanwhile, another big one that I have today, I'd like us to take this. Dele Momodu was on air yesterday. Due to his submission, someone came in today, not only come to attack Dele Momodu, but also attack Rufai. I'd like us to take this quickly together. Guys, press on the like, help us to share. Press on the dollar sign if you can. It's a new month. Today is a new month. So who's going to be the first to bless me today? The 1st of May. I'm looking forward to that. God bless you.
Now, yesterday on the morning show, a chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, Chief Dele Momodu, called out the minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike, for frustrating Peter Obi out of the PDP. During the build-up to the 2023 general election, Obi dumped the PDP for the Labour Party, where he emerged as the party's presidential candidate. Momodu said Wike was the reason that Peter Obi left the PDP. He explained that ahead of the 2023 election, Atiku wanted the PDP to cede power to the southeast rather than rotating it within a few regions. The publisher implied that Wike could have benefited from Atiku's suggestion if he had not disassociated himself from the southeast region. According to Momodu, Wike disqualified himself by saying he was not an Igbo man. He added that the former governor of Rivers State declared that he was not interested in any Igbo agenda. The PDP chieftain further explained that the opposition party did not have a zoning problem until Wike and his allies within the party started using it to push a north-south agenda for the party's presidential ticket. Well, joining us on the show for a right of reply to the assertions made by Chief Dele Momodu is Lere Olayinka, Senior Special Assistant on Public Communications and New Media to the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Mr. Nyesom Wike. Good morning, sir, and welcome to the program.
Yeah, good morning.
Well, Lere, good to have you on the program. We had Bashoron Dele Momodu on this program yesterday. And I'm sure you have known him for years. We're in this same market together. And yet, in responding to some of the things you said, you were saying that Dele Momodu was making certain statements because he's on Atiku Abubakar's payroll, and that it's all about his stomach. If the flow of money stops, then Dele Momodu will not talk that way. A man you know very well. And you know that that's very libelous. Dele Momodu is the chairman founder of Ovation Media. He's a public relations consultant. He's an author. He's a man who has been in this business of journalism, for decades. And you say, oh, he's hungry and all that. Even when you know that some of the people who have been leaving the PDP, the reason they are leaving is because they say Atiku Abubakar will not give them money. So where is the money coming from? Because you may be asked to come and prove that this is about stomach, not principles.
Oga Ruben Apathy. You said Dele Momodu have been in journalism for a decade. You see, we mix things too much. It is better for us to say that Dele Momodu has been in the business of publishing photo album. When you are publishing photo album, then it's different from being a journalist now. Listen, let me continue, I beg. He was publishing photo album. Ovation was a photo album now. It was a photo book. So when you are for published photo book, how does that make you a journalist? It's just like some people who are on air personality, OAP. We also call them journalists. What I said yesterday, I stand on it because he has that antecedent. When he was publishing that photo book called Ovation Self, what was he doing? Going to military generals' houses, military people to go to his houses, to their houses to take pictures and publish pictures as photo album. That's what he was doing. So he came yesterday and I said that is what he is doing. He is doing because of his stomach. I stand on it. Because this is not the first time. He did the same thing for Rotimi Amechi. He did the same thing for the FCT minister, Wike. He did the same thing for Saraki. He's doing the same thing now for Atiku. And the issue here is that one of the aberration of the PDP aberration has produced is Dele Momodu. I had him being introduced as PDP chieftain. As how? Why did he become PDP chieftain, for Christ's sake? Somebody who joined PDP 2022 and suddenly become PDP chieftain. PDP chieftain as how? Is that how to become a chieftain of a political party? He's merely a member of PDP who joined the PDP 2022 and he does not know the workings of the party. If he knows, he won't come on TV to start talking about zoning to southeast, zoning to south-south. PDP does not do zoning to southeast, south-south, northeast. PDP does north and south zoning. It is when positions are zoned to whether north or south that if position is zoned to south, for instance, it is the people in the south that can now microzone. PDP as a party at the national level does not do microzoning. PDP would zone to north or south, and people in either north or south will now sit and microzone to either southwest, southeast, or south-south, or northwest, or northeast, or north central. That is how it is done. But Dele Momodu does not know, and it is not his fault. He is ignorant of the working of PDP. He just joined. He's a new member. On a normal circumstance, in a normal situation, he should be clearing up between people like us and be calling us leader.
Okay, all right. Now, you've said a lot. You've said a lot in that. But there's one thing you have not addressed.
Had not come out with zoning formula. PDP have not said, oh, we are zoning to north or south or even southwest. Atiku has obtained form. So when you already obtained form, how can you now be talking about you want the ticket to be sold to the southeast? All these things are just trying to be clever by half.
Okay. I want to set some records straight, and these are facts. I deal with facts alone. Dele Momodu got his first job with African Concord magazine in May 1988. Then he also worked at National Concord, Sunday Concord, Business Concord, and the Yoruba newspaper Ishokon. And afterwards, he went on to Classic, another magazine outfit. At some point, they said he was the highest paid editor in Nigeria. So the assertion that it was a picture book Dele Momodu was making, that's not true, because he only set up Ovation in 1996 after I went on exile. So, and I'm not sure you're going to call the likes of Concord, a prestigious newspaper outfit, a picture book in this country. Fact one, taken out. Secondly, I want you to provide us empirical facts that Dele Momodu is on Atiku Abubakar's pay list. Probably, maybe bank details you are privy to of how he's being paid and other factual evidence to support your claim.
Well, are you done?
Yes, I'm done, sir.
You are done with your facts. But you miss out one fact. You miss out the fact that Dele Momodu went to university to study Yoruba. On a normal thing, when you study Yoruba, what are you supposed to become? Are you not supposed to become something like maybe a teacher, or probably you have studied Yoruba in the process, maybe you are also studying some parts of FIFA. You're supposed to have become a Babalawo now. So how do you come out and tell me that somebody who did not study journalism, because me, I studied journalism, and that is why I'm saying that for you to be called a journalist, you must have studied journalism somewhere. He did not. Even you that you are talking to me now. Listen to me. You brought fact. Let me finish. You brought out fact. Let me also give you fact. Oseni Rufai, you studied animal anatomy, and you are in Arise as on-air personality. You cannot face me and call yourself a journalist. I will agree with you because you did not study journalism. I did. Dele Momodu did not. So he cannot face me and tell me that he studied journalism. He's a journalist. I am a journalist. Dele Momodu is not because he did not study journalism. Simple.
Okay. For purposes of public education. Look.
No, wait. Normally, me don't understand. So that means henceforth now, Dele Momodu needs to be, or rather, to start practicing Babalawo.
Abalis is supposed to be Abalis. This guy that is speaking is an Olodo. You know. No. Let's hear him finish before we will deal with him. So let's hear him finish so we can deal with him.
Okay, all right.
Because his statement is preposterous.
Let's hear the people who came before us, Stanley Makebu and all, other leaders in this profession in Nigeria. What they did was to design a multidisciplinary perspective for the practice of Nigerian journalism. And that was why you will find people from various disciplines. At the Guardian, we had somebody who had a master's degree in architecture, who was in charge of housing. We had people who studied science, who were in charge of the science pages. We had people who had military background, managing the defense section. So it's not as if in the modern age, you must have a mass comm, a degree or have particular specializations. So it's a multidisciplinary field.
Dr. Abati, I think I have a right of response. Mr. Leary Olayinka, I asked you a clear question. Can I finish? No, let me finish. Respond to you.
Let me respond to Oga Ruben, your Oga first. I'll come back to you. Let me respond to your Oga first. You see, Nigeria Press Council, there is a guideline Before you can be called a journalist, you must have a diploma in journalism. That is the standard. Go and read provision of Nigeria. Go and read it.
Okay.
So you must have diploma in journalism.
Okay.
And even NUJ will tell you that you must. That was the reason NUJ set up International Press Institute for people to be trained as journalists. That was the reason. The reason NIJ was set up was for people to be trained as journalists. For you to become a journalist, even if you have obtained degree, you must go to either NIJ, International Press Institute, to do a diploma, a 1-year diploma in journalism. That is the standard. If you have not done that, to my mind, you are not a trained journalist.
Okay, Mr. Leary Olayinka, I mean, a couple of things. Number one, I asked you a question and you pivoted. Rufai Oseni was not the subject matter. The fact at first, your assertion was that Mr. Dele Momodu was printing a picture book, and I proved you wrong by giving you facts that I worked with Concord, a reputable outfit.
I'm no longer hearing that.
And for your education, it's obvious you don't even know that journalism is broad. And there needs to be a lot of education, that there's multidiscipline in journalism. And I have also done a lot of work and a lot of training in this business across board, being a journalist for over 20 years. So your assertions are wrong, and obviously it is incumbent on you to get a lot of education. But the question I asked you that you pivoted from was for you to prove. Okay, we'll go for a quick break, now we'll come back. See all the intentions to be able to digress. Welcome back, our audience. So like I was saying before, I see all the intentions to be able to digress and bitch around the bush, but let me go to the facts of the matter. You made an allegation that Dele Momodu is on Atiku Abubakar's payroll. I want you to provide evidence of bank transfers and how Atiku Abubakar has been paying Dele Momodu. We want facts only, and we don't want any form of digression. We just want facts on this matter. You made an allegation, so you should prove.
You see, you were the one trying to digress. When Dele Momodu was here yesterday, he made the allegation. You did not puncture his allegation. You did not defend me. Now I am here talking about Dele Momodu. You are the one defending Dele Momodu. And I will suggest that next time you are bringing Dele Momodu, bring me too. Let him sit and I sit, so that the two of us cannot be the one talking.
Discussion Channel TV, I would like to respond to your comment. You just commented that you said, let me put that on screen, because when I see, where is it? Okay, when I see good comment, I'd like to quickly respond, if not I'll forget. You said no Rufai Oseni, no Arise TV. Do you know that for the past couple of days where Rufai travel, he not there Arise, he go, maybe go Italy or I don't know where he go. But you and I know that Rufai have been absent for the past 1 week or so. I bet you to even watch Arise, no problem for me. This statement where you write so, now God will bless you, is the true fact. Rufai not day for the past 1 week plus. You'll be like, say everywhere is empty. Then alongside with Oji Okpe.
Thank you, sir, and Ayo.
So if those people know day, Arise is empty. Forget. Just forget. As I look this morning, Rufai don't come. First thing I said, thank God. I sit down comfortably to listen. I like when people recognize good things. I'd like us to continue.
Rufai is the anchor man now. Everything lies on him.
It's not, we have a lot of anchors there. Rufai is the #1 man. I would prefer you use that.
But you see the way this man was referring to Rufai yesterday, he said, I asked your guy question. He said that was
that's a gaslight. That's a gaslight.
Let me tell you, do you know that the best way to treat that statement is what Rufai did? He did not mention anything.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, he kept quiet.
But he indirectly. But he give him indirect insult.
Between apathy and Rufai. That's all.
But he can't give him indirect insult. Say, "Hey, go get education."
Eh? Let's move on. Abati is a doctor. Rufai is also a doctor. So what are we talking about? As far as I'm concerned, the only thing about it take better pass Rufai or take pass Rufai now age. Age. Finish.
you will not be the one talking on his behalf.
Mr. Leary, answer the question.
Mr.
Leary, just answer the question.
Listen,
Give us evidence.
I will answer your question.
Yes, please.
I will answer your question. And don't also be forceful about telling people to answer the question, because I have right not to answer your question. I will answer your question. Dele Momodu was Atiku's campaign spokesperson, and he collected money. He cannot tell me that he did not collect money. We're running into millions of naira, more than 500 million. He can let him come here, sit on your studio, look me in the eye, and tell me that he has not collected more than 500 million naira from Atiku Abubakar. Let him come and face me like this. Bring him to this studio and bring me too. Don't be the one trying to defend him. Bring him. You can reschedule this program for tomorrow. I'm here. I'm half time. Bring him here. Let him sit here.
Larry,
as spokesperson of Atiku's campaign, did he not collect money?
Okay, Larry.
Yes.
Let's leave personality issues. The personality side, persons have the right to defend their own integrity. You said
I will just stop the video right there so that we can just move on and start talking. To be honest, in case you're not aware, Arise, the last person they can ever sack is Rufai. Do you know why? I saw a comment just now from my brother again. Do you know why? Rufai in Arise today is deliberate. They carry Rufai come, may come be the wahala to our politicians for them. Rufai can never be sacked. The day they try it, Arise will fall. There's no replacement for Rufai. Everybody have their own uniqueness. How you want to replace her? Who you want to bring? Since when you and I know say Arise is being in existence, tell me any person you can compare with Rufai. You know they. So the owner of Arise know what they do. If they complain Rufai to Ram, he will say, "Don't worry, I will deal with him. This boy, he doesn't listen." Immediately come up for that meeting, he go laugh for his car. He will tell the driver, "I beg, drive me home." He will call his wife, "I beg, my darling, have you made the pounded yam?" I'm telling you, in every business, there's that. You said what?
I sent you a video on Hope Uzoduma.
Now?
It's there in your page in WhatsApp. It's there.
Okay. No. I mean, did you send it now or earlier on?
No, I didn't send it now. I sent it about 45 minutes to your opening.
Okay. I'll check it. I thought it's the one you said earlier on. You sent one from Facebook. Okay, I'll check it now. So, to be honest, my people, Rufai, now be Ogak Patakpata for Arise.
They have to look at traffic. Rufai's involvement brings more traffic and it brings more youth because Rufai is at the cusp. It stands at the connector of the youth, the younger ones, and people who are so vibrant and outspoken. So imagine if everybody were old-fashioned, just sit down there like some old-fashioned traditional TV stations do. They'll not get enough traffic. So Rufai, and he being very vibrant and upright, that alone it brings more interest of people who want to watch Arise, and that alone brings more forward. And also, you also kind of make people feel, people begin to have trust again for the TV stations, because many people thought that all stations are compromised in Nigeria. So Rufai is the one actually driving.
Rufai be the face of the channel. We could just conclude that like that.
The truth is that Rufai was deliberately put there to deal with these people, and they're not like him. They're not just like him. But meanwhile, I appreciate every one of you, my people. We've done our part today. We presented everything that we got to present today, and I'd like to quickly appreciate the only super chat that I've got today already from James Ome. Thank you so much, James Ome. God bless you. I'm very, very grateful and happy new month to you and every one of you right there. Both those of you that are just coming in, thank you. Moderator, I can see you just coming in. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone right there. I don't mention many names since I wish I can still mention more names, but unfortunately, we need to move on right now. Thank you very much, every one of you right there. Okay, let me call on the first person now to speak to us. Then, while I check on the video that my brother sent to me. Okay, let me call on Give Us a Mandate. Give Us a Mandate. Unmute yourself, sir. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Helvis. I do greet you. Hopefully you can hear me clearly. Greetings to you and the panelists. Thank you for always doing this. I do appreciate you. Mommy, that's where I greet you. I greet all the panelists and all our listeners, commenters all over the world. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rufai Oseni can be compared to no other person when it comes to media than Mr. Elvis Onyedigi. Now, Mr. Lewis, you made a very, very great point. You see, the reason why the nation is where it is today is because these old men, these old cargoes, they are still living in their euphoria of the 16th century, or maybe 18th or 17th century, if any way you can think about it. They forgot that the train have left them. The world now deal with AI, quantum computing, cybersecurity, and the likes of the emerging health and emerging risk. Obaibena would have made a disastrous error if he has paid attention to this wicked, please pay attention, satanic, evil, looters, stealers, murderers, and evil men if he has sacked or has Rufai Oseni to leave. Just to buttress your point, some days ago here, Mr. Jonathan, myself, Black Panther, and other on the panel said to Ruben Abati, you don't sit down in your office and look for evidence. You need to get out of that cold office and go and get evidence. Do you know what Rufai did of recent? Rufai was on the streets talking to people because he listened and act. Abati cannot do that. And that's how you know a true journalist. But Rufai Oseni also said in one of his speech some times ago, he said, journalism is a call for me. It is not a way to make money, even though I have money to an extent, but it's a call, is a passion. So Rufai is on a call, Abati is on a payroll. Rufai is attending to the call of his creator. Abati probably is answering to his own passion and his own career. And so he provided a good answer to Mr. Leary Afofungbemu Ayipoda by saying that you don't have to have maybe degree in journalism before you can practice journalism. And here's an example. I studied accounting in Nigeria. I even was in Guardian. I did my IT in Guardian after my OND. Did IT in Guardian. I know Ruben Abati's office because I used to go deliver some allowance for him. And so I'm having to study accounting. You have people that study chemistry that end up as an accountant. Why? Because they took ICANN. And ICANN is a governing body of accountancy or accountants in Nigeria. So you don't have to have bachelor's degree in accounting. In as much as you have a bachelor's degree, if you can pass ICANN, you can practice as an accountant. You have pharmacists, you have, for example, people live in this country that probably studied architecture in Nigeria, but they came over here, they became nurse. Did they have nursing career before? No. So, Mr. Leary, you are truly a Afofungbemu. You are a Yoruba man, you understand. I will not say it in English just to respect the platform. But you are truly a Afofungbemu. So sad. And you see these men today, they deliberately leave their gray hair on their head. Not because they are old, though, but because maybe the suffering of life, or maybe the stress they go through in life allow their eyes to become white, and so they leave it to oppress people. That is what Larry is doing, because he want to gaslight you. I have white hair, I have grace, you respect me. No. You may look older than him, or you may be older than him, but you lack wisdom. See, you cannot support APC and not be stupid. You can never support APC and not be stupid. You will always and forever remain stupid. And so I encourage you, please, don't fall into their trap. You can never in life support APC, more so when this criminal druggie, is the one that INEC rigged in. There is no way you can support APC and not be stupid. Look at Mr. Olokpasa. Olokpasa is becoming something else. And so that's the like of Larry. Trying to gaslight people, trying to put people in a box. Apart from ovation, they just told you the career path of Mr. Dele Momodu. They told you his career path. Can you speak to that? You cannot even talk to it. This is the nonsense that they have thrown the country to. And that's why you cannot bring this into Nance. Look at those guys speaking for Nance. You see how old they are. You see their faces. Are those ones students? With how they look like. But let's even assume that they are students. What are they fighting for? And that's why I always like when they show that quote. The evil that you don't speak against. Not only support now. You may not support it, but you can speak against it. The evil you don't speak against may end up being the one that will buy you. And that's what is happening to Nance today. We know during the election in 1993, 1994, students' union were all over the places. What have we seen today? Evil. Because why? Mammon has become their god. They don't fight. You know, mention have been kidnapped. Have you heard about Nance? No. They are being infiltrated. And also allegedly, most of them, the cultism we are crying about in Edo State today, most of them are also part of cultism. Allegedly. And so what do you think? The place cannot get, you cannot get sanity. When you deal with satanism, that same satanism will buy you. These guys are evil. You see, you now see old men or grandpa telling you that they are students. How come? How? You see Agberos and touts. You now bring it down to the son of the in quote criminal druggie president. We said it here that there was no way this guy can do anything better if he becomes the governor of Lagos State. Most of he cannot become the governor of Lagos State. And people say don't judge him by the sins of his father. Now we are not dead, we are all alive. We are all here seeing what is playing now. Hear what that man said in that video. He said only God knows the health condition of that person they attacked. Here is the son of the president allegedly. And somebody is saying that they don't know Sheyi. Sheyi don't have to be voted for before you can know him. His father is in quotes, the president. His wife is the first lady. Did they vote for Remi? Did they vote for Sheyi? No. You don't have to vote for them. Have you not seen Nigeria where the son of a general will tell you that, do you know who I am? They will slap a bus driver and tell you, do you know who I am? Even though their father is a general, they are not the general. Why? Because their father is a uniform man. That's how the evil, that's the entanglement of the evil that you see today. I mean, I like that comment you made. After the druggie, criminal drug baron, the next person in Nigeria is Sheyi Tinubu. Akpabio cannot contest it. Not even Shetima will contest it. They cannot. They dare not. They cannot contest it. What have you seen today? Evil. And you see that that back of pots was sitting down in channels and telling them that they saw what he was doing in Kano, giving food. Hey, who's sending message? Was he elected? Did they send him to come and give them handouts in Kano State? Can he take that such kind of handouts? Evil. Evil. Honestly, but for Rufai Oseni and his people like him, Nigerians would have probably just not have any way to even vent their anger or maybe even speak. What we now need is action. Nigerian men, arise. These people that are parading themselves, showing it off in your face, they are boys. Nigerian men, if you stand up, you can run these guys, you can run them out. Look at what Tore is doing in Burkina Faso. Challenging world power. Challenging world power. You think it was just ordinary noise that Mr. Alex said, Tore, if you have a nuclear plant, begin to tout it. Because that is how you deal with a mad dog. That is how you can deal with a mad dog. And that was a wonderful cover, Mr. Alex. He said, if you have a nuclear plant, begin to tout it. America will do what? They will tear they will put it inside their clothes. They will put their hand inside clothes once you begin to tout your nuclear weapon. And the guy is going places. What a wonderful young man. Sorry. So for me, the country is gone. We just need to arise and see what we can salvage from this country. I'm sorry, you said something earlier about that hotel where the evil is being carried out. I support you on that. Except the guy wants to leave the country and maybe go on exile, reveal all of those evidence, nothing will happen. You want them to take away his own means of livelihood? They will take away his own livelihood, and he doesn't want to jinx that, because Nigerians are not worthy to fight for. Nigerians are not. Until we all come together and see what we can salvage from what is salvageable in this country. If there's any word like that, the country is gone. You now see everybody in the media outside, they are being careful on how to speak, because they know what these guys can do to them. So Nigerians, the state of the nation, there is no state of any nation for this country. The country is gone. Have you heard the Imam speaking? Have you heard about pastor speaking? They have all gone into their shells, like you see snail. They've all gone into their shell. Why? Because they are taking money from this criminal druggie, allegedly. Yes. It was not ordinary that they call Wole Soyinka person of rice and beans. Something has changed hand. And that's why you cannot see all of these top pastors or ministers speak, because money has changed and alleged. They cannot speak against this druggie. No, they cannot. You see their picture all over the places. It's Elvis. Thank you very much for what you are doing every day. We are behind you. You cannot fail. You cannot falter. We stand behind you, Gidigba. Thank you so much, Mommy Diaspora, for allowing your son to do this every day. Mrs. Elvis, I beg, anywhere you did, now God will bless you. They take care of this man for us. We love you and your family, and we love this media platform. Thank you so much.
All right, my brother, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your wonderful submission and kind recommendation all the time. I'm very, very grateful. Yes, I'd like to respond to Beckmans. Beckmans left a comment earlier on. Although his write-up, not everybody that will understand the kind of things that he writes, because he writes in PG, and you need to be smart to get what he's writing. But still, he wrote something like that, but I can't find it anymore, but I put it on the screen. Okay, yes, he put that one there. He said, Mr. Edigan, which is me, my surname, is another tele, long time somebody in the game too. Then he also put that one right there. Mr. Edigan were once a python to all them that is now making she up and down. So in case you don't get that last part, I will analyze it. If I say this now, maybe some of you will be shocked. Are you aware that Nigeria Watch is the #1, the first ever platform? I'm not saying second, I'm not saying third, the first ever platform that started doing these panelists were coming in for debate on YouTube. If you have another person, please let us know. We started it. People now started competing with us. Till tomorrow, people still compete with us. In fact, a lot of people, few people now come out the same time we are coming out, they want to compete with us. But that's fine. Competition makes you work harder. I like that. But what I'm saying, according to this thing my brother wrote, because it looks like he's someone that has been following me for a while. I normally use Teletele. That's why I used Teletele there earlier on. We are the first. We started by every Friday debate. For those of you that have been following us for a while, every Friday, it was not every day, every Friday we come out as a debate. This was about 7 years ago or 6 years ago, if I can remember. And nobody was doing it on the whole YouTube. So then we now turn into every day. All right? So are you also aware Nigeria Watch platform is the number one platform till tomorrow that comes out every single day? I'm not talking about Rise of Channels. I'm talking about us. So in case somebody else started tomorrow, which I want them to start because we cannot do it alone. But I want you to know that, yes, our gift or our glory, or rather our honor, cannot be taken away from us. All right? So Give Us Amadi started this whole thing by submission. I believe that's what they listened to. They started writing on the comment section. God bless you all. I like when people remind you of your effort, what you are doing, or when you started. The beautiful thing about it is that, do you know that this abroad that all of us did? Do you know that people remind people of when you enter abroad in case you are not doing well? People will remind you, will say, brother, now 1992 you enter April 6 at 7 p.m. Now your flight take a what?
After I head go straight.
You go say April 6, 7 p.m. Now your flight take a what? So as of today, the total time you don't spend for abroad, now so it be, and so minutes and hours and seconds. Your head go big. And then you go come and say, God, oh, like true with this. Anyway, God bless you. I just wanted to put that in. I like us to move on. Thank you very much, my people. Do your part, press on the like and help us to share. Let me call on Black Panther. My brother, please talk to us. Good evening to you. Bless you, the struggle with your mute too. Because you are muted.
You guys can hear me clearly, Abby?
Yeah, you are good now. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much for a good day like this. Blessed day. I want to thank all the viewers, mommy in diasporas. Thank you, mommy. I love you plenty, plenty. To the moon and back. You are awesome. And more grace. God will continue to give you divine health all the days of your life. And you are going to reap everything that you have sown in Jesus' mighty name. I want to say thank you to all the speakers and intended speakers and to the viewers. God will strengthen us, make us bold, because we have something inside of us that the world and Nigeria needs. Thank you all. I want to start with the Nance issue. No, I want to start with that, the Ogbeni that came to Arise, the PA to Wiki. Now that guy na small boy. He don't reach 50. He don't reach. He never reach. He just gathered gray hair. Because Wiki will not go carry person where he is close to his own. Wiki na raw man, local. And he's just a baby. He himself is a baby in politics. And he says something. That is why I said Nigeria, people that went to school now, it seems as if they are worse than, they are getting worse. They are more than enabler to these criminals that they call politicians. Because I can't imagine such a personality somebody that went to the four wall of an institution. We come out here to position journalism, comparing it to a medicine, putting it, positioning it like that, that you must read journalism before you can practice journalism. My brother, you cannot class journalism with medical science. Because you as a journalist, you cannot sit on the bench of, you want to go and practice medical science. You cannot, because you know the rigorous things, or you put yourself in a position to come and become a physician. It's not done. Journalism is open. It's open. It's open. You can get trained inside. And journalism is broad. You have defense in journalism. You have medical science in journal. You have people that read medicine in journalism that comes to the channels to discuss it, investigating. You have people that read criminology that are into journalism. They are presenting matters online, on TV, terrestrial station. They did not go to study journalism. My brother, you were found wanting. You are found wanting in learning and in character. You need to subject yourself to scrutiny by the deans of faculties where you graduated from, because you are not really giving out what they gave you in that institution. Because of politics, you have made yourself a dirty human being in front of the world. You cannot critically analyze what you study and look at it with your horoscope to get a bigger picture. Rather, you want to go dirty. Ovation is an investigative journalism. Ovation. If you don't know, they investigate and they bring it out in pictorial and they write. Go to the editorial, they write there. They brought the biography of IBB. They brought the biography of Abila. I have it. Mr. Man, Mr. Assistant to Wike, you need to go back to school because you have been found wanting in those two characters that I mentioned earlier on. You are not worth to hold that degree because you are playing dirty. You cannot put yourself, you are academic in a high esteem. You want to play dirty and say Mr. Dele Momodu is not a journalist. And let us think about it. How many places have you worked as a journalist? You that are speaking. How many places have you worked? What is your experience? You are not older than Dele, Uncle Dele. You are not older than him. Neither your experience is bigger than him. So what thing are you holding against him? You said something that, oh, he's paid to be a spokesperson. Yes, you have to be paid to be a spokesperson because you have to go to media houses. You have to pay the media houses when you come to do the PRO for your chairman. Yes, he got to be paid, and you have to set your bill because of that. Uncle Dele is a professional journalist of a higher standard. He has interviewed governors, president of nations, president of Egypt, a lot of great personalities all over the world, and which you can never get to the standard which he is today. Not because of politics, come here and play dirty because you have tagged it, because all of you are all criminals. You have decided to put yourself into the criminality that we have in Nigeria, that don't want Nigeria to move. I have said it. If a thief comes to steal in your house, if you want to go and take that thing from the thief, are you going to beg him? Are you going to take it easily like that? No, you have to be very voracious to take it. And this is what the Nigerian people, Nigerian nation will do to all of you that thinks you are untouchable. And I will come to Nance. You see, Nance, I was involved in Nance. I was once the personal assistant to the president of Nigerian Student Association, Nance. I know what it is. I know how the game is played. NANS has a very strong institution, a very rugged and dogged one. But because of the political maneuvering, the political dirtiness we have in Nigeria, NANS has been sort of be made a sort of a bypass political party. But it has not lost its sort anyway. And one thing I will say here, NAS has a structure, a zonal structure, whereby the zonal structure is being headed, and the president heading it stands like a vice president. And NAS also rotates the presidency among the zone that has been set. And one unlucky thing that happened, when Agbado was contesting, the presidency was in the southwest, was in the south. And they bought over NAS. You people heard when they are campaigning, you see NAS came to support it. NAS came to support PDP. NAS came to overall support Agbado. So, but now that they didn't calculate it very well, the presidency has now moved into another zone, and it is in the northern zone. That is why Agbado's son is playing the role of a capon that they will drop very soon. Because the way it is now, I have said it, the way it is now, this, he cannot get NAS. He cannot get NAS again because he has touched one thing that NAS all over Nigeria will ever revoke against. When you touch the presidency of NAS, it is not, they will never tolerate it. They will never. Ashore, when he was the union president, he was untouchable. They never tolerate NAS as a whole. NAS, they never tolerate it. We uphold that, and it will be upheld. But corruption, you know, as it is, corruption has beaten a lot of things. But you don't go against the NAS. You don't. NAS has wing, different wing. Some wings are very tough that you can't, even the Nigerian military cannot penetrate. If NAS can collapse the country, if it has to uphold its standard, it can collapse Nigeria as a whole. It has been done before. If not for NAS, the military wouldn't have gone. NAS played a role, and NAS lost a lot of their compatriots. So when this Agbado's son is trying to think, he think he's in Western world, or he think he's in Italy or one place that he can terrorize the NAS group that is older than him. He will never succeed. The odds are against him today. For him, let him come and prove to us that he did not do that thing. Since the NAS president came out to say they offered him 100 million naira, let him come and prove it. The NAS will be ready for him. He has beaten the tail of the tiger. They will be ready for him because it has moved to another zone. And that zone now is the zone your parent, your father is going to contest. That is why he wants to, the only thing he can do, if NAS will allow him, is to bacanize. But who can bacanize NAS? NAS is very big. Very big. I pray they don't touch him. Forget all this one, NAS, President's son. NAS know they look that one. When it comes to the movement, they don't look at that. You bite them, they'll bite you back. They've arrested a lot of NAS people. They put them in jail. They release them the next day. Pressure will bring them down. I want to go to the Oranka. Oranka, I think you owe me accolade for bringing out what I investigated, what I sat down with some of my friends we spoke about, and I spoke about it here vigorously. And I believe from Nigeria Watch, you have picked it and you have analyzed it and you have seen the light from there. I said it verbatim that Agbado, I explained it and I ended up like this. Agbado is going to draw a line, and that line is going to be within the south and the north. We did not look. Nigeria thing is you have to look beyond what you see. There is a coverage. You have to look beyond. You have to sit down. You don't just come and analyze it. You just be dancing, and because Nigeria issue is not what everybody can even see. There's something behind it. And I said one thing, that I pray Atiku contest. You will see the picture. You will see the picture. The picture will clear. You will now say, yes. Thank God he compete. He come inside, come vibe for presidency. They are going to draw it, and he has drawn it. And we are going to see, 10 seconds, sir, we are going to see the secret of all this maneuvering is going to show. But I said it here, that nobody, they don't let us come position us. One day we're going to support Agbado. Let all of us be careful not to see ourselves supporting Agbado, because this is a game of the Nigerian politician. And they are not going to succeed. They are going to backhand themselves, and we are going to go in and take our country gently. And what America has said, that Nigeria will divide, that prophecy, hang it on, it might come to pass. Thank you.
Okie dokie. All right, my brother Black Panther, my regular. Yes, I know my regulars here. You know, some of others come in when they also have time. I'm very grateful. But my regulars are the reason why we keep the platform going. I want to say I'm grateful. I will always say I'm grateful because, like I said, if I come on air, nobody on the panel with me, there's no reason. We might just do only 1 hour, 30 minutes or 1 hour. And the reason why we get to that 1 hour, 30 minutes is because of my presentation. If I present a 1 hour video, for example, I'll give a 20 minutes monologue. We're done. So if you're acknowledging me all the time, please always acknowledge my regulars. Yes, these guys are doing excellently well. You know, most especially those that the number one person that joined the panel. You know, those are the ones that give me and my other prospective panelists that's coming in hope. Say, okay, Mo, go join. Because one person is already holding the table for us. I want to say I'm very, very grateful. Thank you very much, my brother Black Panther, for that wonderful submission. You started by saying that the journalism have different types. I study film and media, you know, one of the prestigious university in Cambridge. So, you know, we were taught that different types of journalism. You know, we're given 10 figures of journalism. If I can still remember some of them now. You know, tele. Okay, yes. We have investigative journalism, watchdog journalism. We have online journalism, opinion journalism, sports journalism. Then I think that's 5, right? We have entertainment journalism, broadcast journalism, like what we are doing here now. Although we normally add investigative journalism to our own here. You know, political journalism is also somehow.
I think there is health too. There is health too. Maybe there is health.
Trade journalism, photojournalism. Health journalism is not the body of one of those 10. You know, it's not one of, you know, the body of one of those 10. So if you study journalism, at the end of the day, you know, after you're done, you have to have one path that you've done. You know, different types of journalism have different focuses. So depend on there's no way you can focus on all of them. You know, you have to align your own career goals with specializations and all that, blah, blah, blah. Yes, so yes, we go school to know this, you know. I felt that before, said I may not want to join this satanic group of journalism in Nigeria where your take, your thought, your submissions, your opinionism will be suppressed. I wanted to join the satanic meeting when I just graduated. You know, when they give me rules and everything, and the money to pay was not even my problem, and all that. But I now get to look at their ethics, rules, and everything, and I say, no, my kind of person. I'm a person that speak. I like to talk. I like to be very, very expressive. So I don't want to be truncated when I want to express myself, not just on air, in totality. I don't like it. I want to talk. Let me talk. If you don't like what I'm saying, that's fine. But you trying to truncate me, don't talk. It's like putting somebody in prison. And that is what is happening in Nigeria right now to all our journalists, all our media. All of them have been capped. They are gagged on what the kind of things that they can talk about. And I don't want to be in that circle. I have one or two lawyers in Nigeria, senior advocate of Nigeria, who have told me in the past that what you are doing right now, please don't ever jump out of this to not belong to the Nigerian style of journalism. If you do, we will lose your voice. I'm saying this is not family member. I'm talking about senior advocate of Nigeria. Two of them, not on the same day, different day, told me this. And apart from they telling me this, me myself, I know when you try to stop me from talking, it's like you're accusing me and I don't like it. And that is what Nigeria is doing to our journalists in Nigeria. They truncate you, they suppress you, not to speak how you want to speak. So Rufai is being protected by so many bodies. That's why you see that Rufai is still in existence till today. If you have to talk about comparison in the mainstream journalism in Nigeria, tell me other person that you can compare with Rufai. I'm talking about mainstream journalism. Not they. It's only Rufai. If you check Cheun now in the channels, Cheun is a very, very careful person. He's very, very careful, and he chooses his words, and before he speak and all that. Rufai is not like that. Rufai just speak truth to power, and most of the truth to power that we all talking about hurt a lot of people, not just the satanic elites. Even sometimes some of the people, some of these citizens, even on here. Can't you see sometimes when we speak truth to power, some people are angry? People will love you when you speak against those they hate. The day you speak against those they love, you are in trouble. So that's what the government are doing to our journalists in Nigeria. So for me, the only reason that I would have, because the reason why a lot of people don't have choice that to register with them is because of hunger. Yes, let me put it straight. It's because of hunger. When you see people like us did not join because we don't have anything to depend on them for. I don't want to join that ethics and rules. Then at the end of the day, I'll not succumb to suppression. When you're not asking me question, I'll not be saying actually. You not say, Mr. Naja was edited, I'll say actually. That's what happens. This is what these people do to you. It's just like when I want to venture into Nollywood at that time, the same thing is happening in Nollywood industry. When I wanted to come into Nollywood at that time, a lot of stories came to me. I came into Nollywood in 2015 after I just graduated. I actually graduated in 2015, so October to be precise. So November, I traveled all the way. I want to come and shoot a movie. Then I was lectured that in this Nollywood, there's a lot of sentimentalism here. When you want to shoot under anybody, you are finished. When you want to be casted in any kind of movie, you are finished. But when you want to come in as a producer, EP, we call it EP, executive producer. You want to come in as an EP and you have your crew, they are finished. You see, you are finished, they are finished. So you are finished when you are coming without them. When you are coming upon them, they are finished. So they are not really finished though. There's still challenges coming as an EP. Then we rely on Africa Magic, which you all know as DSTV. At that particular time, we also relied on Iroko. Many of you know Iroko at that time. Iroko was having online and a local TV as well. Rely on Iroko and many other affiliated channels to buy your movie. But the biggest at them then was Africa Magic. Then Africa Magic make life difficult for me. I don't talk this story for a year. Some of you still remember. So I shot my first movie, They're Not Your Buy at All. That movie ended up on YouTube at that time. I don't even make any money. My second movie, then they bought it, but with a lot of stress, hard work, conditions, and payments. I'm saying this on air because I have proof today. In case they want to take me to court, I have proof. I have their receipts. I have how I paid you. I have everything. So normally when you are selling your movie to Africa Magic, DSTV, they take 7.something%. In case of court hearing tomorrow, I would say some 7 point something, but I can't remember the top on anymore. But it's 7 point something. It's not more than 7 point something. It's not lesser than that. It's not more than that. So they'll take that for the government. That's for the government, for the Lagos State government or the federal government. I can't remember. Then who connected you with? Yes, you are right, Iroko. Yes. Who connected you with that DSTV? That one, of course, he collects your own 4%. It's just like Give Us a Mandate connected me to DSTV. DSTV have collected 7.5% or 7.2 or 7.8, 7 point something. Then Give Us a Mandate also collect 4% from me. So lobby your director, the other one, all those ones will still collect like 1% or 0.5% or 2%. Before you not know it, if they pay you, for example, 10 million naira, the total 10 million naira, after the deduction and everything, the money that will come to you might be 3.5 or 3 million naira with the stress. That was what DSTV was doing to us. But the beautiful thing about it today, waiting beneath the course is Agbonfia. DSTV is now backward now. Do you know why they are backward? Because postmodernism have pushed them aside. How many of you remember BlackBerry that time? A lot of married women were cheating
BlackBerry,
and doing. Exactly. A lot of married women were doing different kind of thing that time just to acquire BlackBerry. A lot of men were engaging in kidnapping, killing, buying, and all that just to have BlackBerry. Today, BlackBerry is nowhere. Right? So the same thing with DSTV today. People are not just, in fact, in terms of movie now, the producers that are with DSTV today, I'm diverting right now, please, more than obvious. I'm diverting a little bit. The people that are with DSTV today are not even up to 4% in all producers all over Nigeria. It's not up to 4% anymore. These are DSTV with a Q and Iroko Television, exactly, Beckman, with a Q for them that time. They go look you like, they'll say, because my movie name was Zevigin's Movies. They actually told me in one of these two, Iroko and DSTV, say Zevigin's. What name is that? I bet next, they sidelined me. They sidelined me at that time.
They be bad guys, though.
Exactly. Now they sidelined me. I'm telling you, I passed through a lot. In fact, I'm even talking about DSTV. The person that actually make life more difficult for me venturing into Nollywood was my own person from Edo State, although Asian woman. Her name is called Edith Erabo. Edith Erabo make life difficult for me. I have all the proof, but I didn't fight back. I did not retaliate because now I'm in a better position to retaliate. But if I retaliate now, she'll just go on 6 feet. You know why? Because at this moment now, she cannot even feed herself anymore. Yes, she cannot even feed herself anymore. That's all life they be. I've told you guys before, if you have the opportunity to help people, please just do it. You don't know what tomorrow holds. Edith Erabo frustrated me. My first ever movie that I did in Nigeria was The Game of Our Lives. The Game of Our Lives, directed by Edith Erabo. Edith Erabo was commented to me by somebody in Germany. Edith Erabo, when I was my first movie, I'm a very good person though. Do you know that one full luggage, person where I never see face to face, just because we have been connected, she have agreed to work with me, one full luggage was on shopping for her. Upon all that, this woman still treated me like go and die, nothing will happen. telling you guys that 2005 stroke 2016. I was like, wow. Then I told her, I say, Mama, why are you doing this to me? She said, you can't do anything. These are word unquote. You can't do anything. Any police or lawyer or whatever you want to complain me to, I know all of them at that time. Do you know the beautiful thing about it? Because me and person body the paper where I don't know how God take direct me, so I not react by myself. But God reacted on my behalf. This woman today cannot even feed herself. I tell you, say, I get story about me that I would like to talk about someday. I guess so many things people I don't know. This woman put pepper for my eye. The game of our lives, the games of our lives, no enter market till tomorrow. I have the movie right here on my gadget as I'm speaking to you. It still never enter market till tomorrow. But today, me and a person with this woman for constant meet today say, Mr. Elvis or Mr. Zevi, see what you have the face, so I better help me. I go just say, send me your account. I dey bless people normally. Talk less of you will stand by me in the day I needed you. But that time she eats and she forget herself. So I'm passing this short story. You know, say I tell myself that when spirit they lead me and when they talk, I don't know when I enter this area, so I don't even know. But I want you guys listening today, or you those of you that will play back this video today, to know that please don't ever hurt anybody and derive happiness from hurting somebody. Please don't ever. You will hurt somebody and buy red wine or white wine, none of which that they drink. You're going to drink, say, not good for them. Don't ever. Whether you like it or not, that karma will visit you. If it not visit you when you are alive, it will visit your children or anybody affiliated to you. The day somebody told me what Irabo is facing right now, Ajao Estate, now should they stay? I'll talk everything for life. Now life I talk, now should they stay for mainland right now? I know where you they stay, I know everything they stay, I know what you are passing through. One of the closest person to you actually talked to me that at this moment you need help. I would have been able to help you in a flip of a finger. A flip, not a brag, a flip of a finger. But what you supposed to eat for eternity, you don't eat at 2015, 2016. So my people, so come back to DSTV. Today, DSTV safe. The only reason why I get DSTV for my house for Lagos now because of football. Again, where go reach now, the people will abolish them. These are people who they stay for queue that time. Anytime they talk, I have 100% proof. That is how I was taught in the university. Don't say things that you don't have proof with in case you are taken to court tomorrow. I listen to myself when I speak. And apart from that, I have common sense. Common sense is given, is a gift from God. Yes. If you don't have common sense, no matter what they'll teach you for this world, you're not going to enter your break or you don't get common sense. But you see, today, all EPs, executive producers, are now patronizing YouTube. 90% of Nollywood producers are now on YouTube. Then, Ekigbe, DSTV, market don't kill them. You see life? You that is saying today, boy, they nothing they happen, I go treat anybody as I like. One day you will get old. One day your time will pass. Do you know that the footprint you left behind is what will sustain you at that particular time, either negatively or positively? Anyway, I like us to move on. I appreciate every one of you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all once again. My brother that's supposed to speak right now, Sir Louis, is gone. So we're just going to have our final submission so we can round up. We're already 2 hours plus. But before I call on, give us a mandate again for final submission, I'd like to reinforce, or rather reiterate by saying, please, let's live a good life. I say this all the time. So people see my kind of lifestyle and all the time, oh, God, show me where, God, show me where. A lot of people meet me in Lagos here, show me where, show me where. I told them, the only way I can show you is to go back to school. If you never felt go school, and whatever you learn from school, practice it. I know there's a lot, in Nigeria, we don't have lots of opportunities. Yes, I'm grateful to God that, yes, I grew up abroad. Yes, the opportunity is there, but fine. But the problem that we have in Nigeria today is that whatever you ask them to practice, they will practice it for 1 or 2, 3 months. Because there's no feedback, they will give up. Say, not today, I beg, waiting next. No, you cannot achieve anything like that. You cannot. I repeat, you cannot achieve anything like that. When you try one thing for 2, 3 months, you want to try another one again for 1, 2, 3 months, you want to try, you will be nowhere. The impatience is dragging a lot of them down. For me, impatience doesn't drag me down. If you go to my history, I've told you guys before, by God's grace, I was born with a silver spoon. Those that know me very well. I grew up to know that Papa get money, Mama get money. Yes. I grew up to know that Papa and Mama don't they go abroad before I was even born. Yes. But if I have to tell you my life history, you would see that, why is this guy so hardworking? I don't ever tell you that before. My papa don't write a will. I'm not supposed to talk this to your My papa don't write a will for more than 15 years ago. He's now updating them. He's always updating them. You know what that means? Some children will see that will, they will not have the zeal or the enthusiasm to ever work hard anymore in their life. I'm a very, very hardworking. My staff here in Lagos, they know. Some of them, on my birthday, they gave some wonderful speech that, sir, you are the person that put me on where I am today, because I look at you upon how God blessed you. You are like this. Then me, I have no reason not to do, or rather to work hard in life. So I will urge everyone listening to me today, like I said, now when spirit they lead people, they talk. Now pastor they talk, now I go listen. Now they jot them down. Because I'm not a pastor, now I go jot them down. You understand? I want to let you know that the only way to success is hard working. Yes, that success that you and I crave for. I want to have money. I want to be rich. There's no shortcut to it. If you are blessed with a shortcut, you will get that devil go visit you on the way. All these people doing Yahoo or whatever, the devil they visit them. Yes, now. Today, police stopped me when I was coming from somewhere in Ikoyi. There were 2 or 3 bad cars in my front. They don't stop those and they stopped me. The first thing I asked them, why do you choose to stop me? Today. So why do you choose to stop me? These 3 cars, go see them, still they go now. Why you not stop those ones? He said, just park your car, my friend. Don't question me. Do you know that this man actually cracked his gun? Then I parked. I hold the steering. My seatbelt is still on. He said, calm down. And I asked him. The way I take finish, and I want to tell him, so I already rolled down. I asked him. He said, calm down. I said, am I allowed to take off my seatbelt? He said, yes. Then I asked him another question. Am I allowed to take my hands off the steering? The man now, yes, now low. Now say, yes, of course now. Come and open your boot. Then I pressed the remote, the boot opened. He looked at me, said, can I have your driver's license? I gave him my UK. I cannot get a Nigeria driver's license. I only have UK driver's license. I give him my UK license. He said, how long have you been in Nigeria? Although for that one, I lie. I lie for that one. Because I know that, yes, I know I was. By law, you can only use your UK license 6 months in Nigeria. 6 months. Then you have to leave for 1 month and come back again. Yeah, your 6 months will be reactivated. But I've been in Nigeria since September last year. So obviously over 6 months. So I lied that being in Nigeria for 4 months. I don't say people still use this against me tomorrow. I lied and I said, okay. So the man now looked at me said, I gave him my document of my car and everything. He now looked and said, you can go. The way you approach us, the way you speak, I'm already okay with you. He said, I might come out. You see, respect the law enforcement people or whatever. I know say, yeah, nobody's perfect. As I your confess now, say I lie. Because if I tell them say I've been around since September, I would be problem now. You don't know. I'll be problem now. Because obviously I cannot use my driver's license for more than 6 months in the law of the 1999 as amended. I cannot. Let's be honest to ourselves. You know, so I'm supposed to leave the country, come back again after 1 month, my 6 months will be reactivated. You see, so I'm just trying to educate ourselves. Nobody's perfect and all that. We will not live forever. Death is inevitable. This life where they live, they say nothing they happen. Everybody go to hell and burn to ashes. No, you're not going to gain anything from it. Sometimes I look at our politicians and look at what are they fighting for. You already have the money. You stole a lot. Many of them have minimum of 1 billion in their account. They are still stealing. They are still stealing. What for? What for? And then lastly, I want to let you know if you are listening to me today or you are playing my video back tomorrow. I want to let you know you can be successful without not engaging in any kind of fraudulent activities or engaging in any kind of satanism. Because in Nigeria, most of them have a mindset by saying that, oh, you know, I feel better with all those money, or you have to engage in so thing. Most of them here. But I have done my part by trying to educate most of them by telling them that you can become who you want to be by living a good life. I am a testimony to it. Some of them are saying because you live in UK. Now UK are for the stream from right now. Every day I go to work here. Every day. Every day I work. The day I will not go, I will work from the phone. And I will be doing, you know, something engaged me in the house. I'll be doing something else. So listen, you don't need one babalawo or one pastor to come and pray for you before you'll be successful in life. No, you don't need them. Now you go activate your own success by working hard on that thing that you believe so much on. Another day, in another episode, I will tell you guys how I resigned from my job in the UK and how much they were paying me, how I resigned. I will tell you guys. Thank you guys. I appreciate it all. Give us about it. Final submission, 5 minutes. Give Black Panther 5 minutes. Let's round up. Oh yeah.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Well, I think is a call to the I think is they are called NJUC or something, Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ something, Union of Journalism in Nigeria. Mr. Leary should be called and his license withdrawn. Nigerian body of journalism.
Why?
For him to have said what he said, that you have to have a degree in journalism before you can practice, and was not coherent, deceived Nigerians.
No, it was very wrong on that. It should be stoned.
It should
not
be
only recalled. It should be
stoned. It should be called back, his license withdrawn, and asked to go back to class.
Nigeria is a corrupt country. They don't do all those things when you talk now.
Well, at least is this on YouTube or not on YouTube? Nigeria Watch Media is on YouTube, right? And it's a well-known media. As a matter of fact, Arise TV, they learn from here. So they'll be hearing us. So in case you are part of the people that make law in the journalism sphere in Nigeria, Mr. Leary the one that works for Wiki, should be called back, his license withdrawn, and be asked to go back to class because he deceived Nigerians. They are called the NUJ, Nigerian Union of Journalists. Please recall Mr. Leary, withdraw his license, and ask him to go back to class. He lacks moral, he lacks the ethics of the body. As a matter of fact, that body was established March 15, 1955 in Lagos. So Mr. Leary has rubbished your legacy. He has rubbished your founding principle. As a matter of fact, NUJ was founded to unify journalists and advocate for press freedom, for press freedom, better working condition, and professional standard. Mr. Leary was trying to gag Rufai and Arise TV host. He even made a false accusation about one of the Yoruba chieftain, Are Dele Momodu. And Blackwater, he said it well. If you look at the both of them, Dele is senior, Dele is older than him. You can liken Leary to be charge and bail lawyers. Dele has an enterprise. What is the enterprise of Mr. Leary? These are the Begri boys. So NUJ, should you be listening tonight? Withdraw, call back the license of Mr. Leary and ask him to go back to class, because he's been found wanting in character and in learning, like Mr. Black Panther will say. Dele Momodu has an enterprise. Leary, what do you have? Dele, he worked for Concord. He worked in different organizations. What are you doing, Mr. Leary? You are working with Satanism. On Edo State, Governor Monday Okpewolo, allegedly the INEC governor, please see what you can do for the people of Edo State. You are there now, whether by crook or by chance, do better for Edo State. What is always paining me is you have Uniben. I always say it here, if there are university, they ask you want to go to then in Nigeria after WAEC, Unilag, UI, University of Ibadan. Unilag is University of Lagos, University of Ibadan, University of Benin. Then you talk about Unsuka. Before you now begin to consider some other universities. But today, that state is bleeding. Okpewolu, sit down and do better for Edo State. Don't just be kneeling around like a beggar. Maybe you don't have the charisma or the swag of a governor. Sit down, watch video, learn, and carry yourself as one, and then do good for your state. Don't rubbish the state. That state has a lot of education. Uniben is not a yesterday university. Edo State is known for knowledge and wisdom. Act like one of them. Don't be acting like an houseboy. Meaning that you're giving the northern people 5 billion. What have you done for Edo State, Mr. Governor? What have you done? I think we saw you when you came into office. You were showing videos of the bridge. You are going to build bridges. We are the evidence today. Thank you, sir.
All right. Give us a mandate. Thank you so much, my dear brother. I appreciate you always. Okay. The last one on the panel, so we can round up, is my brother Black Panther. 5 minutes.
Thank you, Naija Watch, once again. I want to thank our viewers for keeping, staying glued to their set. And I want to speak once again to that boy, all these rascal, what they put for politics, that came to arise to put Uncle Dele for under the carpet. Like my brother just said, Uncle Dele has an enterprise. It's not one, not two, not three. Uncle Dele has been in the front line in the battle for good governance in Nigeria before you even think of even entering politics. He was using the media very well, close ally of a man that brought about good election in Nigeria, the person of late Kashimawo Abiola Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba land. Not you. You are just one of the betters that they are using in perpetrating evil. I can call you miscreant, quote and unquote. Uncle Dele employ people that work with him and pay them in hard currency. If you don't know, let me tell you now. I've watched him from the days when he was struggling. Even when we were struggling for the emancipation of this country from the hands of the military, you were nowhere to be found. You were nowhere to be found. You were nowhere to be found. Now that your landlords that have stolen the wealth of the nation, putting it, you believe that is the end of the world? There's one adage our forefathers said. There's anything that goes up must certainly come down. And when you pay, when you sow a seed that is not good, you will reap out of that seed that is not good that you have sown. You are just living your own life. What is the life that you are going to leave behind? What is the legacy you are going to leave behind for your children that will take the pain of what you have created? May God have mercy on them. And I want to move to Edo State. You see, our governor, it's like I don't know how to describe him. Whether I would use this local tongue to describe him. It's not an insult. I'm not trying to insult him, but just take this word for broken. It be like Ojuju. Even in his Ojujuism, sometimes he does things, I would say it's like a chameleon too. He does things. There are some things that he's doing now that I want him to go deeper in terms of all this clearing Edo State of criminality, courtesy, especially that courtesy. Clear it. Make it, put another law. Any courtesy you see that partake in courtesy, they must have acquired people. They give them, put a law, life in jail. They know go throw the key for Atlantic Ocean. And for criminal, and for well, after I deal with courtesy, because those are affiliate of those are people that graduate to become armed robber. So, Governor, you are on that aspect of curtailing the excesses of those courtesy fools that think they can take the right of anybody. Thank you very much for doing that. Thank you. I want to thank the State House Assembly too for enacting that law. If you do destroy the house, so now you have a power and not send. That is his law for this season. Anybody that's against him, sorry, we cannot help you. That is the law for this season. And if you want to change it after this season, you can also write another one, a bill to the House to change it. But for this season, the law must stand and it must be active. We want to clear Edo State of miscreant. Edo State is not known for all these cultist activities. They've turned it, they even moved it from Edo State to Italy and to Dubai. That is to tell you how they've graduated and they've rubbished our name. So for that, the governor, please, you must put more fire into that. I saw your movement where you went into the den of kidnappers, destroying their houses. Continue. You must clear it. And he has said, any kidnappers, all these people parading, he said they are going to give them life exposed execution, because they will take them as armed robbers too. It's going to be open execution. Don't me talk about the video they are there. Open execution. Mr. Governor, on that part, we dare your side, Gidiban. But on that political part, some 10 seconds, on that political maneuvering, I see you as a no juju and a chameleon. So, my Niger watch, may God bless you, continue to strengthen you. Most especially, you need the strength of the Holy Spirit to continue on this line, because any deviation, millions of Nigerians will deviate. So remember, you have millions of people, Nigerians, at your back watching you, because you have become a role model. And you cannot, it is too late for the blessing not to rest on you. So carry it with pride and continue. You have more than 1 million people at your back watching you and learning from your works. Thank you very much.
God bless you, my lovely brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for always being there amongst others. I want to say thank you very much, my people. We've come to the end of this broadcast. Almost 3 hours as well. If you now just check the hours that we do on a live stream, you think that's the only thing that we do here. It's not too easy like that. We're doing what we're doing.
That video where you watch for that video you watch, it not shock you.
The one where you sent for me?
Yes. You see that?
No, no, it be like say I don't delete them. I don't want plan. They not open again. They don't delete.
They don't delete them. Okay.
They don't delete them. Yes. They don't delete
okay.
Them.
We'll go come across that again. I go save them.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Well, do well, my people. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much once more. Black Panther, give us a mandate. Thank you so much. Not to join me today. Sir Luis was here, but he just wrote on the private chat that he was running for a quick meeting. So, which I really don't understand. So,
sorry, I have a question. Oh.
Okay, quickly, sir, quickly.
Madam Origin, it's been a while. Dr. CM, it's been a while. Hopefully, everybody's doing okay.
Dr. CM, they join us now once in 3 weeks or once in a month. You know,
now walk, now hold and down. You'll see us.
Maybe you go represent us for Vatican City.
you know, say you get one day we
they go select
he get one day we call into the show. He said I was on my way home. So it shows that something is engaging him at this moment. I don't know whether I remember. He said I'm driving. I just wanted to give information on the phone. Yes.
He's
walking. I'm on my way home. Yes, so something, you know, listen, guys. When I say Nigeria, they come here every day, not miss everybody will feed do. Yes, you know, not miss everybody will feed do. So anybody that comes in, always acknowledge them, appreciate them, encourage them. It's very, very important. You know, I appreciate you all my people. Madam Origin, Madam Love of God is my strength. Mother Peg, I said Peggy Body. Peggy Body is with me every single day. What's the other name again? God. Not be Mother Origin. This our Plateau State woman, our mama.
Busy Brains.
Yes.
Busy Brains.
Busy Brains. That's our. Yes, thank you, my brother. Mother Busy Brains. You know, who again?
I was even going to ask a question, if you allow me, sir.
Yeah, sure, quickly.
Based on what happened to the one that rigged election for Akpabio. I want to make a humble request because we now saw that Dr. Mike Igini was able to follow this case to the logical conclusion, putting now the law, putting that professor of thief in prison. I'm thinking if Dr. Mike Igini is hearing us tonight, I am inviting him based on this rule of the election that they are thinking about in 2027. If he can maybe just come and let's just come and dialogue. Maybe do a coffee chat on Nigeria Watch Media with Mike Igini. I will just get some engagement with him.
For that man might not be able to come because of the status of Nigeria now. The way Nigeria is going now, the way this man in Asoro is going
you
now.
Never know.
Anybody
you never know, though.
Anybody who make pen for where you don't know the secret, make pen, he go arrest up straight.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much for your request. Give us a mandate. Your last word, you never know. Yes, I support that. Mike Igini is one of the respectable figures that I have, or rather personalities that I have in Nigeria. I will also agree with my brother Black Panther. There are some kind of things they can talk about right now. In fact, on this broadcast about 1 hour ago, let me see, about 1 hour ago, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Mike Ozekome, sent me a message. Okay, a person sent me a message around 1956. So it means that they are listening to you. 1956, he sent me a message, although not to your submission, a different message. So what I'm trying to say is that there are some kind of things that can contribute to at this particular time. Many of them are displeased with what is going on in Nigeria, but the way Nigeria is designed or was designed, they cannot actually, because of their status, speak how you want them to speak at this moment. So inviting them to my platform, in most cases, they are declining and they're telling me the reason. And one of the reasons are the panelists or the callers might ask us this kind of question. Then how we go to handle them? You see? So that's the problem at this moment. The kind of question give us a mandate we ask is different from what Black Panther will ask, and it's also different from what a callers will ask. Then when you now say, sorry, I cannot answer that question, then you now label him as somebody that will be sold out. So this is the problem right now. So I want you guys to understand that they are doing all their best to see a better Nigeria, but unfortunately, the country is currently being gagged. And many of them in the front line right now are scared to speak truth to power. They might, but what about is someone that ended up speaking truth to power in their line being bite? My question is, what will Nigerians do about it? Nigerians will just post and repost, post and repost on social media, and that's it. They can't do anything for you. And that is where they are scared of. Nigerians are not ready yet. Until Nigerians are ready, more people will come out to speak truth to power. At this particular moment, Nigerians are not ready. Hopefully, fingers crossed, somehow, someday, we all will be ready. Although I'm ready, I'm always ready. I've proven to many people that criticized me in the past. You they talk from UK. When I newly started my broadcast, you they talk from UK. Come Nigeria now. Then I started spending more time in Nigeria since 2018. Proper time since 2018. To let you know that I'm not a coward. I've never been one. And I can never be. I'm not a coward. Why should I be? Why? I don't have anything to hide. I always speak truth. I don't lie against anybody. I don't lie against government or anybody. I always speak truth. I will display an article. I will read it. we analyze it. I'll display a video from a mainstream media, we listen, we analyze it. That's it. That's all. So what are you talking about? I'm not a coward. I've never been one. Go find out my history. They'll tell you, say, the most bravest person in my family. Let me say one of. Now I be, if you guys don't know, it get the way we think they, how God take create us. I go talk. Ever born you now to truncate what I want to talk. Why? The die where you don't want that today, whether you like it or you will still die am now. You don't say you still die am. Whether English, whether any English day like that, you still die am. You will still die am. Any pidgin English day like that. Many Nigerians that don't want to die today, that are refusing to speak truth to power, a lot of them are gone today because you're not aware. So why can't I speak? As long as I'm not here to lie against anyone, to use my platform to instigate any kind of deception. No, I don't do that. And I will never do that. Somebody commented earlier on that Nigeria Watch is the first platform that stopped people from insulting anybody. Many other platforms are emulating and replicating it now. No, it's that, yeah, no, it's that your platform where everybody don't know say they swear ayelala before. Yeah, that's saying no, it's that, yeah. Now we teach you, give us our credit. We don't allow around here. So we don't just come on air to say he saw this and he saw that. We only talk with facts. And you also see me most times when I attack my own panelists for giving a false information or unverified information. Yes. As my brother you'll be with me, so Black Panther, if you talk with him that cannot be verified, they attack him here. Give us a while, they attack him here. But now 2 of them day with me. In fact, the people where I don't attack pass for this platform, now 2 of them day with me here. So in case you don't know. That makes us organic, real. That makes us say we not plan ourselves before we come on air. We just come on air, give our submission, we quarrel, we give ourselves basketballs, and that's it. I called Black Panther here biased and everything. The next day was the first to join the panel. You want me to take this kind of people as a joke? No. What about the people that I always just say no? Only no. They are still punishing me for it till tomorrow. So I will never get a platform again. Like say if you not come, the platform will not exist. Don't you know when you create a way to hurt somebody, the same way you are creating another path for the person to know his stand? Don't you know that? Bindi the talker no Homahia Mama there. I want to pursue person, the show person road. You don't know. Let's speak together in one voice. These practices or demonstration of cowardice, we can't continue with it. That's why we are where we are today. Tomorrow will be Friday, and I'll be telling you guys that I need to spend time to go record these people on different lounges for you guys, but I don't have the time. The time I will take go do them. I did with not here. If not for that, I'll send one of my guys, make they go help me do them. My show now how people take the ball for this Lagos. Now they go know say government can never take us serious because the balling is too much. It's too much now. Because the same people that are complaining they are suffering, look at them. All of them, they press below, they drink 3310 there. What do I know? My people, and God will bless you now. We've come to the end of the broadcast. Allow me to end the show right now. That I'll join you guys again tomorrow. Fingers crossed, by God's grace, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. But before that, we might post out a pre-recorded video. That's why you need to subscribe to us. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever we post out a video. Like today, we posted more than 7 videos just today. But it cannot always be like that, but only today, yeah. Depends. The energy, the time, and yeah. I appreciate you all, my people. I will say right now, have a good night. I appreciate those of you that supported me earlier on. Thank you, James Ome. Olabepe Soyemi, thank you very much, Mark. God bless you. And thanks for your advices as well. I did see your advice. You know, say, I mean, your picky will not dey listen all the time. Sometimes they listen, sometimes not always. Someone are learn to manage me, you know. Mother Rita, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Then I cannot mention them without not mentioning my mother, my mom. Thank you very much, mommy. My mom now not to become everybody mom now. Supposed to be only my mom. Mother Rita, the dragon with me, and I don't understand. Many other people here, the dragon with me, I don't understand. I bet make una dey one corner first though. I know the mama with me. I appreciate you all. She's very, very encouraging. Sometimes when I don't have the power or strength to do this thing, she say, just go on air. If you do is 30 minutes, then end the show. That 30 minutes, people like Blampata and give us a man, they're not going to let me do that 30 minutes. They go come drag me, go tell. You see? I'm the thing for you. But nevertheless, I encourage you all and I appreciate you all. Thank you, blessed lady, Mike Akambari. I appreciate you all, my people. Thank you, Debsy. Thank you very much. I like that your new name, Debsy. Our lovely Debsy. If I never marry, Debsy, not me for marry you. I just felt tell you before. Debsy, my heart and her heart cleave together. I love her so much. You get why? I know they use that matter play at all.
You better reduce your so talk where you talk so. May not go enter trouble.
No, I know the entire anything. Debsy is one of us already. I say I love her. I not be what I put for Marty talk. You know, if I never marry, now she for marry, I for propose her for life. You know, now she's my lovely sister. You know, I'm grateful.
You don't end am well. My lovely
Yes,
sister. As long as you put that sister there, if you don't put her, you are in trouble. Law court straight.
I'm grateful to verify life in her every day on this platform. If some of you understand what that means. So that means me to love her more, to know that yes, the same life I get, she have it. That means a lot to me. I'm grateful to God. And God will give us life. Nobody else can give us that. You know, we give thanks to God. Thank you so much, my wonderful people. Peggy Monday, thank you very much. God bless you all. Thank you, my wonderful people. Thank you. And the funny part is, I never talked to Debsy for one-on-one before in my life. One-on-one. I only talked to her through Abu Azi. Abu Azi is another wonderful person to me. I love him with all my heart, my lovely brother. And God bless you. Thank you for standing for what is right, always. If not, na me and my mama for the year. You know, most of our panelists, their Nigeria matter just tire them. Most of them they join us now once in a month. I don't feel blame them. Nigeria matter they tire people. If not, na me and my mama for the year. As you are doing well, it's selfless service. I'm grateful. Thank you, everyone. We've come to the end of this particular broadcast. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your consistency. Every blessed day, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel is with me alongside with others. Thank you. Ola Bibeswemi, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you, man. God bless you. God bless every one of you. Bex Max. Thank you. Blessed lady once again. Thank you. Blessed lady said, Mr. Alvi, try to rest and balance things for your mental health. So you are right. You are very right. You know there's time for everything. There's time for everything. That's why I said we should appreciate ourselves today. Tomorrow my your reach now say, okay, things don't change. Oh, this is the new plan. Now so life be. Oh, I don't know. Change is a constant thing in life. So as of today, let's appreciate what we have. You never know what tomorrow might hold. And for those of you that think that this everyday coming out is going to be forever, it's impossible. It's impossible. God already know the day we go stop. Even me myself, I don't know yet. So now God know. So let's just continue to do our part to see how the country can be better in our time. Now God will bless our people. For that, I will ask you to allow me to end the show right now. Have a good night, my people, and bye for now.